All right, guys, welcome back to the show. This is your boy Sham. This is 0xfiles. The truth is always out there. Remember this, every video we've ever made, the truth is always out there. Whatever we say, this is a public record, right? Of course, every time you come here, remember, we do not do financial advice. This is not a financial advice channel. Neither do we give you any tax advice or whatever, right? It's just basically mostly my opinions, thoughts, conspiracy theories, and the general crypto related stuff, right? That's what we talk about. So if you are here, right, smash that like button, hit that subscribe. Let's see where we go with this. This is a journey. Every day we're doing something different. And of course, I do it for the community, right? This is a community centric channel where we talk about other stuff. And yeah, if the community comes along, we move on. Today actually is the first time I'm doing something quite unique. I've never ever live streamed directly to Facebook or Twitch, right? So this is the first time we're actually live streaming to Twitch, YouTube and Facebook all at the same time, right? So this is about to go crazy. So if you are here, remember this is all this is done on YouTube, so do subscribe on YouTube. The link is below in the description. Let's go ahead, right? So market is bloody. Look, the market is freaking insanely bloody, right? But I'm excited. I'll be honest with you. I'm excited. And of course, those of you guys who have followed the videos, you know what I'm talking about, right? Why I'm excited, right? We love bloody days, right? So market bled like BTC. We talk about BTC the most because BTC is the most dominant coin right now. I mean, in the future, if it changes from being the most dominant, of course, we're going to change the narrative, right? One second. Right, so sorry, I just had a little notification. So BTC is the most dominant coin for us. So obviously we need to understand that the market kind of trends with it, right? So when we saw BTC dump about 10-11% recently from the new all-time high, the entire market bled with it as well. But of course, I talk about this quite often as well in some of the other videos that I've done. When the market starts to bleed, what you'll notice is other coins tend to bleed a little bit more, right? They tend to bleed a little bit more. So of course, the entire market's bloody right now. And yeah, so everything's all good. So if you are here, let me know how the audio is. I'm not sure how the audio is, guys. I can't tell, right? So yeah, I would love to know. So I would love to know. I can see one person's watching me on Twitch. I can see 5 people are watching me on YouTube. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe. Leave something in the comment. Please let me know how the audio is because I have no idea, guys. I'm streaming, so I can't really see anything. Right, so the market's bloody. Obviously, what do we do now, right? That's the biggest question, right? A lot of people are asking, right, guys, do we think, I've been like kind of really busy, like I would say productive, right? Because whenever the market's bloody, everybody comes and asks me the same question, right? And I think the question that they ask is quite weird because we've bled already. We've bled already, and people are asking, guys, Sham, do you think we're going to bleed a little bit more? RA, thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate that feedback. Audio is great. Thank you very much, right? So a lot of people come up and say, right, is the market going to bleed a little bit more, right? The truth is, no, right? It's already happened, right? And remember what we've been talking about for the past 4, 5, 6 weeks now. We've been talking about this. Guys, we plan for the market to bleed out, right? We are not bothered about how high we go because we've come to the new territory where we're going to be doing price discovery. And price discovery means that we could easily have some moments where market's going to shift 10% up, 10% down. It's absolutely fine. This is part of how the market works. Remember, if you don't take the profit, somebody else is going to take the profit. So the idea is we need to lock in our profits. This is one of the reasons why I've been telling everyone to do trailing stops. I've been telling everyone to do stop loss to protect those funds, right? And move forward. So, it's a question a lot of people ask me. And today I've had so many people, do you think it's going to last a few more days, few more weeks, whatever? The truth is, we don't really know, right? The absolute answer to that is we don't really know. But I can tell you this, if this market bleeds for another 2-3 weeks, this is it. This is the top, guys. This is the blow off top. Because when we fall into a trend for 2-3 weeks, a prolonged period, this is it. You're only going to get negatives. There's no hope, right? So understand this when I say, like, these are dangerous times, right? And this is when we need to reevaluate and understand that, okay, guys, now we're in the dip. What can we do for the market? So there are things we could do, right? For example, profit takers have taken the profits. Now they're going to look at the market. We can actually buy the dips now, right? Because we know, okay, we're still in the market. The game is still there. We can buy the dips technically, right? And I'm going to advise anybody. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not going to advise you to go and buy the dips, right? But we can buy the dips because if we sold at a higher price or we got stopped out of a higher price, well, now we've got discounts, right? We've got discounts, right? I don't know how many of you guys watched yesterday's live stream. I think it was around the similar time we did a live stream. I don't know how many people watched it. And I did mention to everyone, I said, SEI, the SEI coin, right? I said $1, that's when I want to convert into Solana, right? And I did that, right? So did I really give a shit, excuse my language, that it went to $1.14? No, I still have a nice percentage, but I had a strategy and I kept to that strategy. Where are we today? 89 cents. So if you don't have a plan, right? And this is one of the things, right? Whenever we do things, also RA, if you are in Discord, can you please share the link to the Discord community? Because I don't know if the links go out, right? So what was I saying? Like when we're doing when the market's moving and the market's green, that's when we plan. We're strategizing now. We're like, okay, if we go up, we're making profit, we're doing really good. What do we do to protect our funds? We need to put a stop loss, right? If we get stopped out, then we have enough cash and we can now buy these coins at a discount, because if it bleeds, let it bleed, right? So when it bleeds, we can pick those same coins up and we can pick up more coins for the money we have. So the strategy is all about accumulation, accumulating more and more coins, right? And that's what we've done, right? Or I'm hoping everyone's done, because that's what I've been conveying on my videos, right? I have really been conveying this on the videos, guys. I can't do anything else. I can't help anybody because I'm not there. I can't be there for everyone. Do you know what I mean? You know, there are hundreds of people out there in reality, in real life, right, who will contact me every single day. My phone's on Do Not Disturb. Why? Because I get the calls and I'm like, guys, have you reacted? Have you even watched the videos? You know, if you haven't watched the videos, if you don't watch them to the end, if you don't take notes, what can I do? You know, don't come to me when it's too late, because there's nothing I could do for you. You know, I'm not going to mention who, but I want to also talk about another thing as well. There are some guys who are fresh to the industry or fresh to the crypto sphere. They have come along and they're like, okay, look, guys, you know, Sham, like, we've bought this coin or we've bought that coin and we believe they're going to do X, Y, Z. The real truth is, doesn't matter. Forget the fundamentals, right? If you're going to be stuck with fundamentals in a bull market when the market's pumping, you are getting ready to get wrecked, because you're following a narrative, you're following the hype. Don't do that. We choose and pick our coins in a bear market and we stick to those coins. And then when they make us a significant amount of profit, we want to get out. During the bull market, we only strategize to exit the market, not to be in it anymore, right? That's the key here. So, you know, how would I say that? I mean, that's the main important thing. That's what I've been telling everyone, because I knew what was going to happen. I saw what was going to happen. There are some videos where I almost blabbed out what was going to happen, but I was like, look, let's keep everyone calm. We don't want to blab out. Let's hope that they understand that stop loss, stop loss, stop loss, stop loss, stop loss, right? Freaking broken record, and I hate repeating myself. And I still did it for everybody. I said, you know what? For 1 minute, I'm going to just swallow myself and I'm going to swallow whatever I want to say. I'm going to be a broken record. I'm going to tell everyone, stop loss, stop loss, stop loss. At least if it gets through your head, then you understand. So I've had, like, you know, as I said, like, people come up to me and they're like, oh, you know, this coin, that coin, we love this coin's great. As I said, fundamentals doesn't matter, right? Now, I know some of the guys are still holding and they're down, like 20-30% down. I feel sorry for you. I can't help you anymore. Do you know what I mean? I did my best, right? And, you know, I'm doing it through the community. I'm doing it through the videos. I make time. And, you know, as I said, I would appreciate if someone comes and watches it to the end to get the information. But again, I'm not having a go at anybody. It doesn't matter, right? What's happened is happened. You know, of course, I'm hoping everybody has locked in the profits and everybody's now ready to redeploy. So now that we're back in the market, we're looking at the bloody. We've had a 10% pump. Could we expect any more? To be honest, I don't personally expect any more, because it doesn't, the pattern would invalidate itself. Do you know what I mean? It will fold into itself and it will kind of just be a craziness where we're going to start dumping. And I don't think that's going to happen, because the whales haven't had enough. The institutions haven't had enough, right? Nobody's had enough, right? So I believe the market should still continue. One thing that has happened though, and that's a very good thing, very significant, important thing, is the fear and greed index. That was flashing so high because there was so much greed in the market. Remember, I was telling you guys on the previous videos that I did, I've had people coming to me and saying, we want to buy at this price. They want to buy now. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why would you want to buy now for? Right? They're like, no, we want to buy now. But I told you guys to buy like when we were down below 20K. Why would you buy now? Anyway, you want to buy now. It's not too late, but do it with a stop loss. So everybody that has come to me in the communities have come to me and said, right, Sham, we want to buy this, we want to buy that. And I said, guys, doesn't matter what you pick. Just make sure to set up a stop loss. So if the market does go south, at least you're out by 5%, not the entire 100%, and you're not down 30, 40%. Because I know how the power works, right? BTC moves 10%, everything else moves 20%. Do you know what I mean, right? So it's hard, and I know people get possessed and people don't want to press the button. So that's the scenario here. There was a brother, he asked me, how do you convert something to USDT? We'll put it this way. If you're in an exchange and you bought a whole bunch of coins on an exchange, then of course you just sell it to the exchange and you get your USDT. But if you're at a loss, don't sell, right? If you're at a loss, don't sell. What's the point, right? It's your property, it's your digital property. It will come back at some stage. Of course, not all of them will come back. Only the coins that are promising and that have a future, and maybe in the future they'll come back. So depending on the volume, if these coins have a lot of interest and people are buying and selling these coins all day long, great. Some of these coins are mining coins. Nobody's touching them, right? So if they're not touching them, there's not going to be any volume. But if there are coins that people are actually trading and buying and selling, I'm not going to mention what coin, but this particular coin, people are buying and selling. So that's a good thing, right? That means if you did ever want to go and convert it to USDT, you just go and sell it to the market for USDT and you got yourself USDT. You know what I mean, right? So I hope that kind of answers. And of course, if you don't have it in an exchange, then move it into an exchange and do it, right? You can do it the decentralized way as well, or the centralized way. It doesn't matter. Everybody, there's enough liquidity for this to be converted. That's all I'm saying, right? So that helps. What was the other question? There were so many other questions, guys. If you have any question, please fire it away. Don't let me just continue talking because I can go on forever. So what was I going to say? Right, while I'm going to wait for the questions to come through, if you have any questions, fire it away because I can't remember. My head doesn't work, right? I'm kind of thirsty right now and my brain's not working. So I'm not going to promote these guys. So I'm going to cover them while I drink this. Market today, right? All right, let's talk about market. Total market cap currently sitting at $2.43 trillion. It's okay. I ain't complaining. Do you know what I mean? BTC sitting at $66,500, holding support. That's what I'm going to say, holding that daily support. In fact, we talked about the support recently. I said the 60,000. It's holding that support, guys. Yes, we dipped a little bit below that, but we held the support. Absolutely fine. I'm going to let this weekend pass through and then I'm going to see what happens with the market, because you can't really make an analysis yet to see what the market's going to do until we close the week, because we're too close to close the week. This is a Saturday, just for reference as well, guys. Today is the 16th. It's a Saturday, March 2024. So yeah, I'm going to let the market close. So any decisions we make or any directions we look for, we want to look at it on a Sunday close, look at it at a Monday basic. So I'm going to let it bleed out, do whatever it needs to do over the weekend. Not too concerned, right? Ethereum holding strong support as well. Again, I'm really happy about that. Solana still performing. Solana bleeding, but still performing. Yes, we tested the 197. And I told you guys that we do have a resistance around the $200 mark, a very small resistance. And clearly that's where the whales or the people who wanted to dump the market was waiting for Solana. So as soon as that came in, took some profits, happy days. I had a trade, a long trade. I closed my long trade and I actually am deciding to now rebalance and go again. So I've made some profit. I'm going to take the profits away and I'm going to play with the profits again, right? So it doesn't matter what price I play. Again, when I'm doing trading, it doesn't matter what price I play at. So I'm going to look at that. And there's other coins as well. So I've been stopped out of many. Put it this way, I've been freaking stopped out of many coins. But now I'm in a position where I have USDT. I have a good opportunity to go and buy some discounts. You know what I mean? The same coins, I'll go and buy some discounts, or now have the option to go and change it into something else, something a little bit more promising. So that's what I'm going to do, right? KR says, hey bro, hope you're good. I'm good, my brother. I hope you're good, right? If you have any questions, fire away. I'll talk about them, right? I did answer a question earlier on the video, so I don't know if you've watched the video. I've been streaming for 14 minutes now. If you did watch it, I mean, sorry, if you missed it, I talked about like market, if it bleeds for another 2-3 weeks, what the scenario would be. And the scenario for me, if it bleeds for 2-3 weeks, we're in a bear market. We're going in towards a bear market, right? Which we don't want, as we still have enough energy to keep us at this current price. So right now, even though the market's bled by 10%, there is still enough holders, right? Let's just say holders in the market to protect the price. So if we have that, we still have an opportunity to now go and do something bigger and better. And we needed this. Believe me, we needed the market to calm down. I've been talking about this calm down. Now that we've calmed down, we should start seeing alts recirculate. If they don't, it doesn't matter. As long as BTC recovers, right, you'll see everything will recover. And when BTC does 10%, other stuff will start doing 20, 30, 40, 50%, right? I'll give you a good example of all of this, right? So Solana goes to 197 and everything's bullish, everyone's happy. Solana meme coin happy. And all of a sudden when Solana goes south, right, because it was a big significant drop, right? When it dropped, the entire Solana meme coin ecosystem bled as well, right? It all bled. Why? Because people are taking profit. As I say, guys, we've got to think positively. We've got to be positive. We have to understand the market for what it is. And if people are making money, they're going to take profits, right? That's what we're here for. It's a bull market, you make money. So, you know, I'm still saying it's a bull market. So understand this. I'm not saying this is a bear market. I don't see any indications to say we have entered a bear market. As I said, if we do get into a prolonged correction, then unfortunately it is a bear market. Do you know what I mean, right? Anything up to 20%, I could accept, right? I've mentioned this on another video, and I don't like mentioning numbers because they somehow come true. That my 58K, I was still standing by it. Remember, I've told you guys, I still stand by it. That is a good level. It's a good level to let the market kind of take some of that profit, come back, and then let the market calm down so that we can now go towards the 100K. Do you know what I mean? Because unless you have, so you've deployed your cash. Let's put it this way. Let's give you a scenario, right? You deployed all the cash that you have, every last penny that you have. And you're one of a million people who are doing the exact same thing. So every last penny we have, we deploy it into some BTC, or let's just say BTC for now. Let's just stick to BTC. And we bought it at, say, 20K. We deployed every last penny we got. BTC jumps all the way to 50, 60, 70K, right? Have we actually got any more money? No, because all the money's stuck in the profits. So now if we decide to sell off 10%, 20% of that, and cash out, right, and take 20 grand out of the profits we got or whatever, right, or even 50% of the profit, and the market bleeds out, well, are we at a loss? Well, actually no, because now we have half the cash to rebuy at a discount. Does that make sense, right? So it's all about how many more Satoshis you can make, right? So I'm just giving you a BTC example, but that's the reality here. So that's what I see, and I hope this kind of makes sense to everybody. Profits are important. You've got to take profits. The people who lose the most are the people who buy. So they will buy some crypto and then they'll believe in it and they will hodl it to the end. And I respect you guys. I admire you guys for hodling coins, right? But I think you're stupid if you're doing it in a bull market. You are freaking stupid for doing it in a bull market, right? You do it in a bear market. You pick your coins and you stick to your coins. That's what you do in a bear market, right? When it comes to a bull market, you make your money and you get the fuck out. Excuse my language, but that's the truth, right? Again, guys, if you're new to the channel, smash that like, hit that subscribe button, right? Share with one another if you find value. You know, I'm trying to do this more and more often, so that way a lot of you guys could get more value out of these coins. These videos, right? So, yeah, let me know if you have any other questions. I see a whole bunch of people. I see someone coming on Facebook right now. I have no idea. If you are messaging me from Facebook, go ahead, message me, right? Let's see what we want to talk about. So if you have anything you want to talk about, like how you feeling in the market, right? I mean, today I was doing a bit of kind of like, there's 3 people. I'm going to be very specific. There was 3 people. I was kind of giving them a bit of crypto therapy. You know what I mean, right? Because obviously the market bleeding out. A lot of people are worried right now. A lot of people haven't done the stop losses and have ended up losing a bit of money. So when it comes to like myself, I'm like, okay, guys, calm down. What's happened is happened. It's not going to come back. Market will come back. But ultimately, you need to set your mind, right, in such a way that you understand that these things are expected. We always, when we pump up, right, you know, from experience, when we pump up the market, we also understand the market's going to dump. But what makes us different to everybody else is we prepare for the dump. We're ready for the dump. Bring it on, right? We want to see the dump. Do you know what I mean, right? Because that's when we're happy, right? So I know a lot of guys probably thinking this guy is being smug. He's on the YouTube right now. He's doing Facebook, Twitch, whatnot, everything, right? He's being very smug right now. Why is he smiling and laughing while market is bleeding? I'm laughing and smiling because I had a plan. Because all the green candles, every last green candles we had, we were planning that how low we can go. We were planning to look for the supports, right? We knew where the supports were going to be and we were ready for the supports. You know, we wanted the market to exit us with stop losses so we can buy at a discount. Do you see what I mean, right? And when you do that, you're doing it while you're sleeping, while you're walking about, doing whatever. You're doing it all day long. Do you know what I mean? So for us, it was just strategical, completely on plan. And it doesn't matter if we make 1%, 10%, 20%, 100%, 1,000%. We locked in those profits. That's what matters. We locked in the profits. That's the reason. So I know a lot of people are probably not happy listening to me or not happy hearing this because not many people have made money. And I understand that. A lot of people are new. So again, I respect that and I understand that. And I do sympathize with you guys. But trading is not, how would I say this? Trading is not something that you come in and like, all right, I'm going to just go in and make money, right? Yes, you're going to make money, but you're not going to make money when you're trading when the market's pumping. You don't buy green candles. When the market's gone pumped up, right, you wait, step back and relax, right? I'll give you a good example. One of the person from the chat, I'm not going to say who, all right, I'm going to say who. They've come along and they've suggested a couple of coins. I can tell you this right now. All those coins that they suggested didn't perform. But it's okay. I had a strategy. I only invested money I can afford to lose, number one, right? I knew that, okay, if it goes above a certain level, I can take my money and get out. I'm not being greedy. I don't care if it doubles, triples, whatever. It doesn't matter. As long as I don't lose money. And if I do, then it's okay. I'm assuming my loss already. So when we trade something, especially in crypto or any assets, right? I know a lot of people will turn around and try and differentiate stocks and shares. Fair play, no problem. But what if the company goes bust? It's the same story. Do you know what I mean, right? But in crypto, at least whatever stocks and shares or crypto we buy, which is equivalent, right, is our own asset. And we can say we own that piece of land. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. So that's how I leave it. That's how I think about it. You know, for me, it's all about strategy. As I said, strategy. But like, again, look, I'm not going to talk about myself. Have you got any questions you want to ask me? If you do, let's talk about it. If not, then, you know, I'm not going to drag this forever. I'm not here forever, right? I know I may sound rude, right? And listen, this YouTube channel, where we are open-minded, like-minded people, but open-minded at the same time. And every now and then, I might have a go at you. I might have a go at you on live. I might not name you, but I will have a go at you if I have to, right? Because you made a mistake, own up to it, right? And more importantly, guys, let's talk about mindset. All right, I didn't want to make an entire video on mindset, but I'm going to talk about mindset right now. Unless you give me a question in there, I'm going to give you a mindset, right? Let's not throw any charts. I don't want to go look around charts, but let's talk about mindset. I always say positive minds bring positive results, right? So with mindset, we have to understand that we have certain parts of our emotions and feelings, right? You know, our heart says one thing, our mind says one thing, we might say something, right? If we can own all of that, we can take full control of all of that, right? We're the boss. We make the decision. We say, I have the power, I need to do this, I want this. It's all about I, right? And you got to do this. And I know it sounds cringe, but believe me, it actually works. If you go and say, I wake up and I'm going to have a freaking great day today, you are going to have a great day today, right? Wow. I'm not sure who that is, but that's a long message. Give me a second. I'm going to read that. It's a freaking long message. Anyway, so it's all about I, right? So you say, I wake up, I'm going to have a great day today. I'm going to invest money. I'm going to make money today. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. So the idea is you're kind of telling the universe you are in control. You're the boss, you're in control, right? When you have that kind of an attitude and you practice that, right? That I will make decisions, I will project, right? I will do things in a positive way. It's only going to give you positive results, nothing more. I'm in it to make the money. I'm going to make the money and get the hell out. I don't give a damn. So those kind of attitude, right, really does help. So mindset is very important. So especially when you're trading, buying, selling, I would say don't invest anything unless you practice mindset first. Mindset would really help. It really help, right? What's going on? Like, all right, let me see what's going on. I'm not even sure what's going on. I'm going to read this. Contrary IQ. Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer you promotion of your channel. Viewers, followers, views, chats, bots, etc. The price is lower than... Bro, listen, we're on a live chat stream. I don't need you promoting anything to me, right? First of all, I don't charge any of my viewers any money, so why would I pay you anything? Do you know what I mean, right? Get the info, take the info, go make some money, fix your mindset, and you're going to do best, right? You're going to do the best, right? Because that's what I'm here for, nothing else, right? I don't come here trying to shield, trying to hype, trying to get more subscribers, none of that business. I don't care if this channel grows. This channel's been around for 4 years, and it'll be around for another 4 years, right? If not longer, right? And I'm still going to be doing the exact same thing without paying anybody. So I suggest you leave. This is a live stream, let it be live. Stream, right? Custom settings on the stream, right? Honestly, guys, honestly, I don't need any of that stuff. Right, so obviously this person ruined my mood. But again, listen, look at this. This person ruined my mood. I'm resetting. I'm resetting right now, live on this video. I'm resetting myself. I'm resetting to the point where negative out, positive back in. I'm back in control. Does that make sense, right? So this is a live example of me losing my emotion for a second, because it did piss me off, right? But I'm back. And I appreciate that. Thank you, Contrary IQ. I appreciate you sending me that message, because you did piss me off for a second. But look at me, I'm back in control. So this is the kind of a thing we need to be in control. We need to be in control of the narrative. We need to be in control of our emotions. We need to be in control of our decisions. We take complete control over our mind, our hearts, and everything. So whatever we desire, whatever we want, we will have it. The universe will provide, right? Sounds kind of stupid, but that's the reality, right? That's the reality. Unless you have that mindset, it doesn't work. So, right, BTC bleeding out. While we're on the chats, BTC is bleeding out. It's at 65,300 and bleeding fast, right? So let's see how far we can go. As I said, up to 20 is good. Anything less than 20, we might end up getting into a negative area. So I'm going to quickly jump into the chart. I want to have a quick look at this. So yeah, our bull flag got invalidated. Now we've entered the 65,300 level. If it bleeds, we need to hold support around the $63,000 level. And if shit really hits the fan, then we're back to 58K. I stood by that number. Think about it. I have never ever, since I mentioned the $58,000 level, I have not changed my mind. Why? Because I'm being positive. I'm letting the universe deliver to me. So what am I going to do now? I'm going to sit back, relax, and wait for it to come close by. Of course, I'm going to monitor the markets. And as soon as I think the market's about to flip bullish, I'm back in again. Does that make sense, right? And those of you guys who don't understand what I'm talking about, you have to watch every last video in order, right? So go and watch them one by one, There's a whole playlist out there, and you'll find the video where it all started, right? Because the guys, this is a journey, right? I come on YouTube every single day, if I can, right? Sometimes I can't do it every single day, but I come onto YouTube and I tell people what I'm planning to do, what I think the market's going to do, where I think the support's going to be, where I think the resistance is going to be. And if there's a number I see, everyone else also sees that number, right? And I'm talking about everyone else, like as in the greater crypto sphere, the whales and all the professionals out there, they also see the number. So if I see that it must come back to this number, sometimes it will come back to this number, and I'll stand by those numbers. Do you know what I mean? So let's see where it goes. It doesn't necessarily have to go to 58K, but I'm still standing by 58K until things change. So that narrative didn't change yet. Yes, we went all the way close to $74,000. So what? I don't care, right? We can go to $1 million. I still don't care, because I don't care about how high we go. I care about where my support is. If I lose my support, what's the point? I'm clueless. If I don't know where my support is, I'm clueless. Does that make sense, right? So, so if you guys are watching me for the first time, smash that like button, hit that subscribe, drop a question in there. Let's move on. And don't promote your stuff, guys. Don't do that. That's cringy. That's wrong. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's wrong. I don't promote myself. I don't promote myself. I'm not selling you anything. Believe me, I do not sell anything here. There's no education package behind, right? And I'll talk a little bit about this as well. There's no education. There's no, oh, buy my course, buy this, or come and join me here, do this. None of that business, guys. None of that business. I don't want nothing off you guys, right? I've had few people come up to me very recently, right? Come up to me and they're like, oh, do you have a club we can join? Because they thought my Discord is a club. I'm like, no, it's not a club. You can join freely, mate. What's wrong with you? I'm not charging anyone. It's like, oh, I thought there's a membership. It's not a club. It's a Discord. It's a freaking Discord, right? You go there. It's public Discord. You can go and join whoever wants. So that's that. Then I've had people come up to me and they're like, oh, can you, do you have a crypto school? Do you teach people? I was like, no, I don't, right? But of course, I will consult you. I will show you bits and bobs and you pay me for my time and I'll do that. But even then, I don't want to do it because do you have the right mindset? What's your reason for coming in? So I kind of assess people. I'm like, what's the reason you're coming in? If you're coming in because everyone's making 100%, 200% pumps, right? If that's what you're coming in for, go away. I don't need you because your mindset is not right. You're coming in for the hype and I don't do hypes, right? I've had people come in like, oh, take my money and go and do it. I'm like, I don't want your money. Okay, fine. I'll take your money. How much you want to drop? 10K, 20K, 30K, 100K? No problem. Right. Give me your money. What happens if it all goes to shit? What happens if it's completely destroyed? What will you do? Oh, and then you start seeing them thinking. I'm like, exactly. Right. You're coming in for the hype for the very wrong reasons. Don't do that. Don't trust your money with anybody because the fact is the person may be legit, but the market may not favor you and the entire funds could be burnt out and lost. And if it's lost, what are you going to do? Are you going to accept the losses with the person or are you going to come to the person, I gave you 10 grand, you got to give my 10 grand back. Do you know what I mean? Right? So this is one of the reasons why you got to be very careful. And especially for me, I always tell people and I try my best to say, guys, don't give money to anyone. Even me, nobody. It doesn't matter how much you trust me. Don't give anything because your mindset needs to be fixed. You have to first get out there and say, right, I need to understand the risk in the market. If I do not understand the risk in the market, I should not be investing in the first place, right? When you're investing, only invest money you can afford to lose. So somebody who's coming to me and saying, I'm going to give you 10 grand. I don't know what his background is. That's probably his life saying, I don't want your money. What's wrong with you, right? You're not even investing $100 that you could afford to lose. You're trying to invest 10 grand. What's wrong with you? I don't want your money because that's irresponsible, right? I want people to be responsible, you know, understand that money in crypto, stocks, bonds, shares, whatever, right? Not bonds, but shares, whatever. You could easily lose all of your money, guys. You could lose all of your money. So please, 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 you know, understand the risk. And when you do invest into anything, right, only invest money you can afford to lose because you are going to be at some stage, you might be winning, but at some stage you will lose all of it, right? You will, you know, you will lose all of it. So that's one of the reasons why I tell people, protect yourselves. You know, if you're making money, no harm in taking profits. And if you're making money and you think the market's pumping, no harm setting up a stop loss to protect yourselves, right? Also diversify. If you've got like say $10,000 or £10,000, put it across many exchanges because you don't know, some of these stupid exchanges, even the biggest ones, they go offline. When the market starts pump and dumping, they go offline, right? And I know exactly why they go offline because that's when they're doing OTCs. They're trying to transfer funds over to each other, right? They're all connected, by the way. You know, they have a Telegram group. They're all connected, right? So the market manipulators, right, or the market manipulation that happens is happening with all of them together. They know exactly what they're doing. You know, if we see the numbers, they see the numbers, right? That's what we say. So that's what's going on. So for me, good days, bloody days, good opportunities. We went to 65,000. Wow. We actually went to 64,000. Wow. We went to 64,000. For 64,822. We actually went down to 64,000. So yes, market's bleeding out while you guys are watching me. This is on an hourly, by the way, so I am looking at an hourly chart, and I know you guys might be thinking what he's watching. Those of you who are new, guys, right here in front of me in my car, I have my entire trading view chart. So I am looking at my trading view chart while I'm talking to you, and I can actually see what the market's doing as well. Market's bleeding out. Currently total market cap sitting at 2.39, right? $2.39 trillion. I'm observing it's fine. Again, Solana's holding strong. My God, Solana's still holding strong. Market's bleeding. Solana's holding strong, right? And I'm not pumping Solana, none of that business. I'm just saying the fact, stating the fact that look at the market, look what the market is doing right now, right? Look what the market is doing right now. Everything else is bleeding. That whole thing is holding at $180, is holding, right? So total market, you know, BTC 6%, total market 6%, Solana 1.6%. Brilliant, brilliant. So again, I'm not promoting anything, guys. Remember, this is not financial advice. I don't do tax advice, financial advice, none of that business. In real life, I do manage funds and I do all sorts of other crazy stuff, but only with like-minded people and people who understand risk. I don't do it with anybody else. I always assess people before I deal with them. If my assessment says this person is not sane, doesn't understand the risk, I won't touch your money. I don't need your money, full stop, right? So, because you want expert help, well, I'm giving you some expert help. So, yeah, let's see what happens. You know, let's see what happens. Bloody days are good days, right? That's what I say. In my books, bloody days are good days. Bloody days are always good days, you know? And coming back and testing. Now, here's another fun fact. When you're coming back to test certain levels, all you're doing is making those levels much more stronger. That's all you're doing. You're making those levels a lot more stronger. So if you're here for the first time, smash that like, hit that subscribe, and let's see where we go. Because I am on a mission to grow the channel, you know, because I think, you know what, there's value and I can help more people think differently. Because if you can take away the hype, take away all the crazy FOMO-ness, right? Oh, I'm going to miss this out, miss that. You should be FOMOing right now, not FOMOing when the market's pumping and market's on a green. If you can change that attitude, change the mindset, you're the boss. You're the boss, right? That's what I want to say. So, you know, if you have any other questions, I'm going to give you guys another 5 minutes. If you have any other questions, drop it. If not, then I will close the video, close the live in the next 5 minutes. If I don't get any more questions. If I do, I'll continue. I don't have a problem, right? So let me know. And let's see where we go from there. So, yeah, I'm observing the market. Market's looking okay. Let's see what happens. One coin today I've noticed, like Sui did pump quite high today. It did a nice pump. It's still green. It's still up like 9%, still up. So it's not bad. Sui, I think today tested another high level, which is really good. There are a few other coins. Jasmine's also, I know some people are playing Jasmine. Jasmine's been holding pretty strong as well. What's the other coin? There's another coin called, well, no, Jasmine dropped. Sorry, not Jasmine. There was a coin called AMP. So I know a couple of brothers who own AMP. That's been doing quite all right. So currently still doing 11%. So that's not a bad deal, right? That's not a bad deal. But guys, this is my first time doing it on Twitch. So if you are from Twitch, appreciate that. Smash that like, hit that subscribe. I've never ever done a Twitch live stream. It's my first ever time. If you're on Facebook, again, hit that like, hit that subscribe if you do. I appreciate it. I've never done a Facebook. I'm purely a YouTube guy. But first time I noticed that this platform that I'm using, I can't remember what it is, whatever it's called, right? Prism Live. So it does allow me to do a multi-stream. And I thought, you know, what the heck, let me try it, right? So I've had it for a while. I've had Facebook for a while, but it's just that effort of doing it. And then the setup and whatnot. But this allows me to do it seamlessly. And I thought, you know what, why not? Why not give it a go? So this is the first time I've done it through Facebook and through Twitch at the same time. And then we're moving forward. So of course, a lot of people who follow me probably coming in, checking it out, whatnot. But it'll be quite interesting to see where this goes, right? Especially on Twitch. If you are there, that'll be nice and awesome, right? I don't even know how this thing works. Honestly, I'm not even sure how people are seeing me on Twitch, if it is any good or bad. So, yeah, let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. Solana, I'm still very, very hopeful. I'm hopeful this season. I mean, recently I told everybody on my other videos and even on the live as well, that I've kind of scaled out because of how I was stopped out of many different coins recently. I scaled out and I went all in on Solana, guys. I went all in on Solana. I did buy some more ETH. Unfortunately, with ETH, it didn't work out that well for me, but ETH is following the market trend. And you know how the market's working, but Solana's following the fundamentals and still holding strong, so I'm quite happy. But even then, I wanted to lock in those profits because I bought it at a slightly lower price, and it pumped for me. Now I thought, you know what, and I had a long trade, so it pumped for me, and I said, right, I'm going to cash out. I'm going to cash out, keep the profits, and then rebalance and see how I do it. So anything I do now, I'm going to do it with the profit money. So that means if I do lose all my funds, it doesn't matter. Honestly, it doesn't matter even if I lose all of it. So, you know, and I talked about this as well a couple of videos ago. I said, guys, like the last dump we had, so not this kind of crash, the previous crash we had, I said, guys, the truth is all my initial investments out already. Whatever much and however little, doesn't matter. All the initial investment is already out. Right? The strategy was you get in, you take your initial out. That was already done. So anything I'm doing right now, I'm doing it literally with profit money. So yeah, I mean, wherever the market goes, it takes me, it's all free money. You know what I mean? So when it's free money, am I really interested? Does it really have to, do I need it to pay my bills? Do I need it to feed myself? No, this is just to enjoy it. You know what I mean? So that's all it is. I'm having fun. And let's see where it goes. So I didn't see any of the questions. I didn't see any questions from any of the platforms anyway. So I'm not going to continue with this. I think this is going to be it for today. And guys, just be brave. As I said, it's all about mindset. Nothing else matters. It's all about planning for what's to come. You know, when we're in a bullish pattern, when we're green, the green days, every green candle we have, we need to think about what if it becomes bloody. So all we're doing is we're saying we're planning for it, nothing else. All right, and then we move forward from there. So I appreciate all of you guys coming to the stream. It's been absolutely fantastic. It's been about 41 minutes right now. So yeah, I'm not going to carry on any longer. My name is Sham. This was 0xfiles. The truth is always out there. All these videos, they're all out there for a reason. And as I said, it's a journey, and it's more like a vlog. So every single day, whenever I come on live or I do a normal video, we're continuing with this journey, and we're dropping numbers and we're dropping projections. And, you know, if they come true, great. If they don't, who cares, right? We're still having fun. That's the whole idea. It's all about positive energy, positive minds, and we bring positive results for people, and we make difference. And we're here to change one person's life, or at least help one person in their journey in crypto. And if we can achieve that every single day, then I think we've achieved our goals. That's the whole mission here, just to help one person every single day understand what this market is. And of course, in the process, if this channel grows, great for everybody. Do you know what I mean? Because that means I can pump up more content, and we can make it a little bit more wow. And yeah, other than that, smash that like, hit that subscribe. Let me catch you guys on another one very soon. It's been an absolute pleasure being here. What, 42 minutes right now. I don't want to carry on any longer because I can't see any questions, so there's no point, right? So I hope this video is informative. Thank you very much for everyone on Facebook for coming over for the first time, because I've never done a Facebook one. Thank you very much for whoever that one person was watching me the entire time on Twitch. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. And my YouTube followers have dropped off, so I'm not too fussed about that. The lazy buggers anyway, right? That's the reason why they don't do stop losses. Watch the videos to the end. You might find some benefits, right? Other than that, smash that like. I'll see you on another one very soon. Adios. Right.